Ugh. Car's broken again. Give it a minute for people to tune in. Hello? Well then. Drink just spilled all over for no reason. Well, good thing today's Friday because I can go watch all this stuff. But anyway, check it out. This just happened. Come on. If my phone will be released, there it goes. That just happened.
I love that song. FM 102.3.
Brake plate. I'll do this real quick. See if this fixes it. It doesn't. I've already looked into it, the module itself. Apparently that's a common issue with the Crown Victoria. He took his wheel off because his wheel exploded. Ugh. Well, this is gonna be fun. Right after this Toyota, I'm gonna after this Dodge. Where are you, Dodge? There he is. Oh, I love this car. Guys, get a nice big vroom. Pulling out of the gas station there. And you'll get another one in a second here. But it's great. I just got this back from the shop. An oil leak on the exhaust manifold, so this thing sounded like it was on fire nearly all the time. Wait for this guy. So I can do this. Oh, I love this car. There goes like half my gas tank. Anywho, down to business. Just figured I would do a little live stream today. I haven't done one in a couple days and all that. It's been kind of I don't want to say rough week, but a rough week. It's just been long. So I just stopped at, okay. Got people saying we're on the break. Because they can't pay attention to what's going on in front of them. Dive bombing off the side of the highway. Oh yeah, this thing goes up, the red line begins at 5,500 in this, but the gauge goes all the way up to 7. But this weekend's gonna be fun. I gotta work on a school paper and yeah. not looking forward to that. I got all the information I need for it. I just don't feel like doing it, and that's the worst part. Don't get me wrong, V6s aren't that bad, but there's just nothing like the roar of a V8. But speaking of V6s, it is with deep sadness that I don't think the Aztec is going to probably be around much longer. Its transmission's really starting to get goofy, and I've actually had it clunk out a couple times where it's stalled out and all that, so I don't know how much longer it has left, but I really don't see it being here in summer. Probably only got a few weeks left, just the way that it's driving. Which sucks, because I love that car. And I don't want to get rid of it, but it's just going to be way too much to fix up. Is on top of body work that needs done. It's going to need a new transmission, it's going to need a new engine, it's just going to need new everything, and just don't have the money for it. Turn that down so I don't get hit with copyright crap. But it is what it is. In all honesty, the one nice thing about buying the Vic is that it has been making that process easier. Because I have another car that I like. And enjoy driving. But it still sucks that the Aztec's pretty much essentially on its last legs. I know I've been saying that for a while, but it like really is at this point. Going to the stables. I've been there a couple times. So food's not bad, but it always takes forever whenever I go there. I don't know if they just don't have enough cooks on or what, but it's definitely not the place to go if you want something quick. Even though I wouldn't put that in a video, that is technically illegal. I actually do have an account that or set off to the side. I actually had to use it, transferred some money over from it earlier. Because I just had work done on this. Hashtag Ford things. My exhaust pipe apparently, the clamp rusted off and the exhaust pipe was... It didn't fall down, but it wasn't being supported anymore. And I also had a oil leak. Both my valve cover gasket was bad, so it was leaking oil right onto the exhaust pipe, which then made the car smell like it was going to catch on fire at any moment. After dealing with that for a couple months, I finally decided it was time to get fixed. because I also got tired of having to put oil in it all the time. So I just got that done. Altogether, that it came out to like $529 is what the grand total was. And then now the ABS computer in this is going bad, like I was showing you earlier. Even though the light's on now, and I bet you if I hit the ABS or brakes, it would still work, because it's been one of those intermittent issues where if the lights don't come on when I first start the car, it's going to work. But if I start the car and the lights come on, it's not, kind of situations. And so right now the lights are off, so I got ABS and all the other good stuff. But in all honesty, this car is actually really nice. It's really easy to fix that. And but I've just lost my train of thought there. Just completely and utterly derailed. This is gonna be fun trying to write this paper. I've been like this all day today. Oh yeah, I remember now. My surprisingly enough, the ABS module in this car is actually super easy to replace, and apparently it's plug and play. There's no programming required, so I'm going to hopefully this weekend, in all honesty, if I can if I get this paper done tonight or tomorrow, maybe Sunday, I can run out just to run to the junkyard and see if I can't get a new module for it. Bastard just threw out a cigarette. Hate when people do that. Going to dispose of it properly. So not that hard. Anywho, but yeah, it's going back to the module. It's actually really easy to replace. It hides underneath of my air box, but the air box is only held in with like 3 bolts, and then you just have to undo the ABS module, and like you just have to unhook it from everything. And it just being the module portion of it, it's, you don't have to bleed the system or anything like that. It's just yoink, yoink. So as my dad and I say, it's a 10-minute job, which means it's probably going to take like 45 to an hour or longer, because that's what happens whenever me and him try to work on something. Oh yeah, but it was just funny because like not even like going back to like the 10-minute job thing. My dad and we replaced the battery in my mom's BMW. Again, something that should only take like 5 minutes to do. It turned into like a 40-minute ordeal for us because stupid bolts. Oh, nice. Stupid bolts were all over the place, and or we couldn't get the the mounting stuff back in right, and it wasn't good. Apparently the battery that we got is just slightly bigger than the previous battery, so the mount didn't fit. So we had to like sand it down and all this, or not sand it down, but like bend it so it would fit properly and hold the battery in place. And me and him have clumsy hands, and so we both kept dropping it every 5 minutes. I'm just going to keep going because I don't feel like coming to a complete stop. Well, there's a reason why they've put in this lane. People never use it. This guy's just going to come on over. No, but it doesn't mean that they still won't have their fun problems. Especially trying to register one of them in NBA. Yeah, the Aztec's the same way. It's a pain in the rear end to do anything on the one side of the engine. It's essentially right up against the firewall, so it's like you can't do anything. I mean, on that car, the alternator went up on it a couple years ago, and it ended up being $400 to get replaced because the only way to get access to the alternator is to rotate the engine forward, which my dad and I don't have the tools for, and we weren't going to attempt that. So we ended up having to pay $400 for the alternator to be done. Take the long way. I'm gonna be up like until 2 in the morning anyway writing this paper, so why not? There we go. I tell you, this thing, it doesn't work. That big white cross that we just passed, and the cell phone company came up to him and was like, hey, can we build a tower here? And they agreed, but the catch was that the cell phone company had to build the cell tower in the shape of the cross, and the money that they were getting from the lease to have the cell phone tower there, the church was going to build a big new church and stuff there, but for whatever reason it just never happened. Don't know why. Hopefully it looks better now. I mean, this is Carroll County for you. Just bad cell signal everywhere, so. Like we're close enough to... Funny, I was joking with clueless drivers of Maryland and a couple of other my friends the other day, just browsing around, you know, car listings like I do from time to time, just because I like browsing, see what I can find. And I found a 1966 Ford Mustang. I think it's 66. It's either 66 or 65. I can't remember. With the 289 in it, fully restored. It's not a new restoration, but fully restored. Paintwork looks good. There's no rust. Excuse me. And the car itself just looks like it's in really good shape, and it's going for like $16,000 last time I looked. And it's one of those, like, I really shouldn't be looking at these listings anymore, because now that I have a job with steady income and can actually afford stuff like that, it's like, ooh, I want it. That's always fun. That's the beauty about Maryland. They don't care about that stuff here. I mean, I'm sure there's rules about what they can and can't do, but for the most part, they really don't care about like you do to an old car or even new cars and stuff. As long as it meets the emission standards of its time period of when it was built, they don't care. Coming in the Speed Trap USA. In all seriousness, this is kind of a major speed trap spot. It goes from 55 down to 40 down to 30, like what? Not even like a quarter mile. Because now it goes to 40, and the very next speed limit sign is 30. And there they are. They're sitting right there. And they've already got someone who's inching forward. Or not, maybe not. Or if it's any of the people I know. I know a couple people that work up here now. It's funny here in Maryland when it comes to like old cars and stuff. So at minimum, if a car is 20 years or older, you can put historic tags on it. However, once you put historic tags on the vehicle, you can't use it for daily transportation. You can only use it for occasional transport. You can't use it for work. You have to, you can only use it like, oh, you're going out on a night on the town, you can use it that night. If you're going out for like a cruise on Saturday or Sunday, you can do it, you can drive it then, or whatever day. But you can't use it like every single day to like commute to and from work, school, and stuff like that. You can only use it just once in a blue moon. And it also has to meet certain requirements, such as being in car show condition. So it can't be rusted, it can't be falling apart, it's going to have to look good, it's going to have good paint, good wheels, everything like that. And it also has to be completely stock. You can't have any modifications done to it. However, if you wanted to do modifications to an old car like that, you would have to wait until the car's, if you wanted to get a specialty tag like that, you would have to get a, they're all turning. You would have to get a spec tag called the street rod tag, which you have to wait until the car is 25 years old, and then you can do whatever modification you want to it. But the same rules apply. It has to be in car show condition, can't be falling apart, and you can't use it for daily transportation. Yeah, historical, or probably hot rod tag. We just call it, our MVA just calls it street tag, or street rod tag. Oh, there's another one of the local po-po. I know him too. But so yeah, there's a couple different. Wow, that's a lot of traffic. There's a couple different tags. But like if you wanted to drive it every day, like that Mustang, if I actually bought that thing, I would put regular tags on it. I wouldn't get a historic tag or street rod tag for it. I would just get a straight normal license plate for it, because I would drive that thing every day. Screw it. Or not every day, but like every other day, like I do now with the Aztec in this car. I'm going to pay $15,000 for a car. I'm going to drive it. You know, I'm not going to be like, oh, I can only take it out when it's sunny out. Like if it's raining out, oh well. Car made it this long. It's a little more. But yeah, here we don't. They used to actually differentiate between like a regular passenger car and a pickup truck with the license plate, but they since stopped. The MVA just doesn't care about that stuff anymore. Now it's just they issue the same type of tag to any passenger vehicle. There's only a few tags that you can really look at now that differentiates between the type of car, because like taxis and stuff, they have the vehicle for hire registration plate, which is all numbers except for one, which is a B. Everything else is a number. And I think that's really the only one that comes to mind. Entering the circle. That didn't sound good. What was that? Right now, our license plates, they start with a letter, then they have, or no, they start with a number, then they have 2 letters, and then there are 4 numbers. So altogether 5 numbers and 2 letters. And that started with the 1812 tags. Previously it was, I believe, either 1 letter and 2 numbers, and then 2 numbers and 1 letter, or backwards, I forget, when we had the 6-digit tags, but now it's 7. It's a number, 2 letters, and 4 numbers now. Pulling up in town now, so in a moment I'm going to be ending the stream once I get through the roundabout and all that. Traffic circle, whatever you want to call it. I usually call them traffic circles, and I think it's fine when so many people get upset when I call them that. It's like that's just what people here call them. It's like, and then when they start calling them roundabouts, it's like, if you really want to get technical, technically this is a rotary traffic island under Maryland, in Maryland. So, like, you really want to get technical, but nice. You guys probably saw that. Truck just cut the little Honda off. Truck was in the inner lane, came over to the right. Gotta love it. Just another day in the 482 circle. go on here and end the stream. Why are there street lights on? That's wasting electric. My tax money, I think. I don't know if they sold the property yet or not. But alright guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. But hope you guys enjoyed for this little stream, and I will see you guys later. Bye.